There's a parable in the New Testament. Some will disagree with that. I'm not a biblical literalist. I don't believe that it is a historically accurate record. But I think it's important mythopoetic narrative with a great many lessons in it. So in that context, allow me to retell a story from the Bible. It is said Jesus was sitting in a public square, drawing in the dirt with his finger. And a harlot had been found in the act of illegal lovemaking in that society and dragged out into the public square to be stoned, because their laws at that time, that was a death sentence. They drag her out, and someone sees that Jesus, the wisdom teacher, is sitting there, and someone asks him, "Hey, Jesus, here's this harlot, right? Our law says that she is condemned to die. What do you think about that?" And he's drawing his finger in the dirt, and he's like, "Yes, well, our law does say that harlots should be stoned to death." And he reaches down and he picks up a stone and he says, "Let you who are without sin cast the first stone." At which point everybody realized they were just as guilty in their own way and dropped their stones and walked away. The woman lived. She lived another day. Now, this story does not say that she was innocent. No, in fact, it says she absolutely committed the sin, and every one of her accusers also have sinned. That's the point of the story. She still had to do her own work with her relationship with deity for whatever may or may not needed to be corrected, right? That's still her work. But she didn't deserve to die that day. And the one who made that decision was the deity figure in the story. God forgives, but human beings... This story is massively important. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. We're in a society where we have, through these tools of social media, the ability to be incredibly judgmental, trolling, critical, cancel culture to each other on these platforms. It's anonymous, so we get very brutal out here online. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. If this were emblazoned across the world's consciousness, what kind of changes would there be? There is more power in forgiveness. People don't understand. Forgiveness is not about saying you didn't do anything wrong, or there are no changes that need to be made, or there are no boundaries that need to be enforced. It is not saying that. It's just saying, maybe you don't deserve to die today, and do your work to fix what you broke. Over harsh judgment, not in keeping with the offense, is a burden that society bears. The power imbalance of who gets let off for what and who gets punished brutally for what is whacked, completely imbalanced. There is no actual justice in our society. Divine justice is based first and foremost on compassion and forgiveness, and then corrective action thereafter. At least, that's what I believe. Be well, my friends. Ciao.